I'm Sasha.
And? And how old are you?
Nice. I'm Sasha. I'm 37 years old. I'm from Bombay, born and raised.
Nice. So I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions about your mom and your dynamics with her. Before we start, I'd like you to close your eyes, take 2 deep breaths, remember her, just think of her, and when you're ready, we'll start.
I'm good. I mean, she's right next to me, so she's very much there with me.
So sweet. Okay. So when you look at your mom, for not what she does or what she is to the world, but to you, what do you feel or see?
To me, she is like my lifeline. She is my support system. She's my best friend. And she's also the one who drives me a bit crazy.
Nice. And what do you think if I ask her the same question, what would her answer be?
I think her answer would be similar, but with a little bit more of how much she has to look after me or how much she's worried about me.
Nice. What's that one thing that you've always felt in your heart but never said it out loud to her?
I have a very honest relationship with her, so she pretty much knows everything I think of. But I think one of the most epiphany part of our relationship was me kind of realizing how much she has sacrificed for us in her lifetime, in her youth, and how she made everything about us. I would say that is what comes to mind when you ask me that question.
Have you expressed that or spoken about it to her?
I have. Not in the past. In the last few years, I think when I've also sort of come of that age where she was married and she had children, I think that is when I had a realization more. I don't think I was this appreciative or this understanding even 5 years ago. I think it all sort of started happening when I turned 30.
So we can say when you reach 30, you see life for yourself, a lot of things, and you have a different lens because you're maturing into a version of you who can articulate things and other people's perception better.
Yeah, I think there is a sense of understanding, as you said, articulation, and a sense of knowing more. And I don't know, just the whole selfishness and entitledness kind of does leave you.
Yes.
And the reality of the world hits you. And I think that's when you appreciate your family the most, whether it's mom or even siblings. I'm just, give me a second, I'm just going to put this really busy dog down.
So how did that change your relationship with your mother from before to now? In what way?
I think I became more patient and more understanding of why she does what she does or why she did what she did. I think you get a sense of sort of clarity and you understand certain decisions she made for you, certain things she did to you. You get a little bit of more clarity, I would say, the sacrifices she made for you. So those kind of things come to life, and then you become more patient and understanding.
Nice, that's so sweet. What time in your life did you feel that you were the farthest from her?
I think from when I was a couple of times actually. There's been a lot of highs and lows. When I was maybe 10 to 13, because I was living with my grandparents at that time, and life was busy. So I would say that was the farthest, but I was not so emotionally mature. I was just a child. And then I would say from 16 to pretty much 27, 28. I was growing up. I was an adult, living my own life, making my own decisions, making my own rules. I didn't care for what she had to say or what she had to think, because she did not live the life I was living. So that was an interesting period of time. I would say we were still close, but not as close as we are now.
And if I have to ask you when was the closest you have felt with her?
I would say it's not a moment of a time, but it's more like a period. I think in the last couple of years, I've been the closest to her. But also, I think acceptance is a big part of any relationship. I won't say actually people mistake it for compromise. I think acceptance is the right word, especially when it comes to older parents. And the more you understand and accept them for who they are, you get closer to them. You know, and especially I think coming from a South Asian or Indian background where, you know, parents have authority and you always want to live up to their expectations. But I think once you're able to pull yourself away from their expectations and just accept them for who they are, your relationship gets better. So I would say that's how my relationship got better with her. I mean, there are days we still want to kill each other, and I mean that in equal parts, but we always will have each other's back.
Amazing. So now we're coming to the last question. If you have to give one color to your and your mom's relationship, what would that color be?
I mean, I've never thought of it, but the first color that came into my mind was purple. I don't have an answer as to why, but I would say it's kind of because it's like this, not neutral in the nude color sense, but neutral in the emotion sense. Because purple can be loud and dynamic, but purple also can be mellow and chill. So I would say purple would be the color that I would describe our relationship with.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. You're going to have way more, not aggression, but a way more, what are you asking me, from my mother. Best of luck on that.
Thank you.
I'm
How did
gonna-
you feel?
Great. I mean, I've been thinking about my mother's relationship for the last couple of years anyway, so that's why the answers were on the
Yeah,
tip
they
of-
were so like impromptu, very easy. So
Yeah.
When I asked other people, they had more to like think,
Yeah.
and they were struggling to articulate and put into words.
Yeah, no. I've
But it-
I've
it's quite
found how people say they found God. I found my mother, and all this keeps me from killing her in her sleep. All this is what I think about when I'm like, should I just do it now? Just now.
Nice. Also, would you be
I'll-
able to switch the mic as well?
Oh,
With the,
yeah.
No, with
cool.
her.
I'll put it on. Mom, are you ready?